Welcome back to the Colin and Miles Show featuring Gemma Rose.
Are you excited to be here? Well, we got a lot to catch up. She's just confused as to why I'm talking, like the Truman Show. Who are you talking to?
This is episode 30.
Welcome back. So, what do we have to discuss? I feel like, not much has changed, or gone on, or any significant item has happened. Yeah, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, what do you think? Do you think anything's changed?
Who are you asking?
Both of you.
Well, I looked back and it's been almost a year since we recorded a Colin and Miles show. Or posted it. So, almost a year. And at that point, we had already announced that we were expecting. But we hadn't we hadn't had the gender reveal. Wait, yes, we had the gender reveal because we posted November 30th. So, yes, we had the gender reveal because that was November 22nd or something.
Okay.
And so, anyway, we have a lot to talk about, but we can make it quick. We're not gonna get into details of every single thing that's happened in a year.
Yeah. What I will do is I'll kill the reflection in the TV.
Yeah. We usually turn that off, but someone was very intent on watching Press Your Luck. Yeah, Press Your Luck.
I guess that's changed in the last year, where Press Your Luck has, become as they've started reruns on the Game Show Network.
No, that hasn't.
Okay, I started watching them.
Yes, they've been on there
within the last year.
A few years. I know.
It's so stressful whenever someone has a lot of money, except whenever the person, I want them to lose it.
Why would you want them to lose it?
Because that's the real entertainment value, is their expressions when they lose it.
No. That's so rude.
I'll lose that.
Just like when you want people to lose on the wall. So rude.
Well, because they replay their reaction in slow-mo on the wall.
So, we did already talk about... So, we had already talked about the Linkin Park concert that we went to in November of last year. On the last episode.
Well, that was November. Oh, yeah.
It was around this time.
Okay.
Last year. So, we had talked about that, and we did a little vlog, and that was Gemma's first concert before she was born.
Mm-hmm.
And so, she was born on March 21st, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, we put info out about that as well. We posted a vlog before, and I posted a very long blog post. So, anyway, we don't need to go into all the details of that. But, needless to say...
Do you have something to say about that? No, she knows we're talking about it.
She will be 8 months in 2 days.
How exciting.
So, the last 8 months have been very different. And
she says she'd use a different, word.
Adjective?
Adjective.
Well, they have been, and everything has, changed. It changes all the time. Everything's changing, so...
The next episode, maybe she'll be talking.
Yes, she already has a tooth. I mean, I shouldn't say already. She has a tooth. She's been, teething for a couple months, it feels like. And she has a tooth coming in on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And it hurts.
it makes wonderful impressions in your finger.
Yes. But anyway, the first, looking back, like the first couple months were like, just, I don't know, very hard, very difficult, as compared to what they are now. And I still think some days are very difficult. So, or some nights.
Yeah. As typically, like whenever we first got her, she would sleep through the night generally pretty well. And
But the hospital told us we had to wake her up to feed her.
Yeah.
And so we had to set an alarm to wake up and to wake her up to feed her, and it was a big ordeal. And yeah. And Miles and I would argue about, oh, do we need to wake up? Do we not need to wake up? And
I'm sleeping.
yeah, but there's the thing, like, they wanted to make sure she got enough nutrition because she was so tiny.
Yeah.
And since she was so tiny, she couldn't eat a whole bunch at a time. And so I understand that, but maybe with the next child, we might do something different.
Yeah. But she is a healthy, bouncing, bumbling baby.
She's not bumbling.
Babbling.
Yes.
Babbling baby.
Yes.
All right. Well. Oh, and we also saw Lincoln Park again.
Mm-hmm. We bought tickets before she was born, and because we saw that they were coming to Tulsa, and that's just like an hour and a half away from us. And I said I would regret it if we didn't go, because they were so close, and it would have been even better if they had come to Oklahoma City, but
yeah, they didn't.
They didn't, so we had to drive to Tulsa, and that was like 5 weeks after she was born. Exactly 5 weeks after she was born. And so my mom came and watched her at our house, and like we left like 5:30 or something, and we got there just in time for the concert, not for any of the opening acts.
Oh yeah. We had nice seats. So
we literally got, and I said I want a seat because I wasn't sure, like, at that point how I would be having her, and I was like, if I end up having to have it as C-section, I probably won't be, wanting to stand up a lot. And at this point, we were still under the impression that she would be coming in April, not March, because we didn't have a planned induction date.
Yeah. She was born to term, but anyway.
Yeah, you can watch all of that, and we can post a link to it. But regardless, the whole thing, we had seats, we weren't on the floor. So we got there just after I got a shirt. We got there like 4 minutes before they started playing.
They have a countdown and whatnot. Yeah. It was great timing.
Yeah. So then we got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning, or 1:30 or something. And yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, in the past year, we also started, I started like for the third time, the Marvel
Cinematic Universe
chronological order
timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've taken a break from it again, but we are planning to come back to it. It's just there have been so many shows.
Yeah.
Come out, and
good sidetrack.
to get sidetracked. Like, so the first one was Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, that's a good show, unlike Discovery or Picard.
Picard was good.
Season of Picard. Oh, okay. The first and last season of Picard were good. Everything else was just bleh.
I'm just gonna like the whole thing because I'm going to like it all. I will say the first and third seasons were better, but
yeah. Well, so But Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, I think, is a great rendition of Star Trek. And wow, like there are unbelievable episodes in the sense that there's a musical episode, but when you know it, I think we've talked about this before on the show.
Yes.
They made it work.
Yeah.
Because they made some scientific excuse like, I guess that's possible, and the multiverse universe, sure. Anyway, another one is a Wednesday.
I wasn't done talking about Strange New Worlds.
Oh, excuse me. Scratch that. Back up. What?
I like that they're tying in a lot of lore from the original series, and it makes me feel like I need to watch that again. Because they brought like Trelane and the Gorn and just some other things, and I wish that they had cast somebody less likable as Pike.
Oh.
Because I'm getting too attached to him. And yeah. Oh well.
I think that they're opening up because given the, accelerated timeline to when Pike's event occurs, I think that they're opening up the possibility to still maintain the Kelvin timeline and have him continue in that role after the fact.
Oh. Well, maybe.
That's what I suspect.
Okay.
Because, far be it from us to, think, they're not going to find some mysterious, Yeah, exactly, right? She agrees they could find a mysterious cure to, Pike's ailment.
Yeah.
So
the next topic
was Wednesday. So we're back for that.
Yeah, season 2.
Starring Jenna Ortega.
And
and
with the creators of Smallville.
Yes, Algo and Miles Miller.
I thought it was Goff. We always say this.
Goff, go. Yeah. I feel like it's a creative art and Van Gogh. So Algo.
Okay.
Is that second season is fairly good.
Was the first season? I didn't realize it came out in 22.
Yeah.
That was 3 years ago, and I'm like, this is why I can't remember anything.
Which is like we're expected to, just again, suspend disbelief to accept that Wednesday and Enid just grew up a little bit, and they're supposed to be in their second year of high school.
Yeah. When they're in their 20s.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how quickly they turn around in the season. I don't know why they waited so long, but whatever, they did. But it's
good. I'd say it's family friendly for the most part.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, maybe like teenagers.
Preteens.
Yeah. The next one is something that we should
let's wait.
Wait, okay.
Until I think the last. Okay.
Or almost the last. So we'll do this one last.
Okay, we'll do that one last. Okay.
So, Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
Season 5.
That is such a well-written show with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez.
It's so good.
Just watch it if you haven't seen it. It blends, the top late 80s, early 90s comedy with today's references. And Martin Short's, performance on there is just sublime. And it's, man, excellent show. I can't say enough good things about it.
Yes. I think I need to go. I would like to watch the whole series again, but I really would like to go back and watch an older episode because I feel like they changed the lobby, and
They did change the
it
lobby.
drove me nuts. It drove me nuts this whole season. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
Well,
not the same
also is like as the show's grown in popularity, they've gotten an increase in like more famous recurring cast.
Oh yeah.
And what I really appreciate, what was the term they used on Office Ladies? Like they don't like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What it is.
I didn't want to cast
Hijack
famous
it.
people.
They don't hijack the show with these more famous people. Is they blend them in pretty seamlessly, you know, and I think the funniest one so far was Paul Rudd.
Oh.
Like
He was in there a couple times. I mean, a couple different characters.
yeah, and it's just fantastic show. Watch it if you haven't.
Yes.
All right, next up we have
We're just talking about like our shows that we are watching again this fall that we've talked about in the past. So like Matlock with Kathy Bates. If you haven't seen that, you should because it's very enjoyable. And just it's a good hour of TV or 45 minutes if you're watching it like on streaming.
yeah. You know, the question I have about Matlock, which I think it's self-answering.
Okay.
Would it be as good of a show without Kathy Bates?
Well, I think she might have been what drew people in because people know that she's a good actor. But like, I think I would still like it, but would I have watched it? I don't know.
Yeah, I almost feel like if it wasn't for Kathy Bates, because like you know, she's just a great actress and she sells it. Mm-hmm. I feel like I wouldn't have watched it at first.
Yeah.
You know, but wow, it was no, I can definitively say it is because Kathy Bates is in there that it's watchable. Because thinking about the writing as the overall structure of the show, is there have been times where I'm like, oh God, if Kathy Bates wasn't in here, I wouldn't watch this.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, we also have a individual from who played Green Arrow in this show, Justin Hartley.
Yeah.
And Kevin from This Is Us.
Yes.
Who now plays Coulter Shaw
on Tracker.
on Tracker.
It's in season 3.
Mm-hmm. And the writing is okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they, you know, don't like they start on one interesting story arc and they solve it too quickly.
Yeah.
And it's like you could stretch that out. You know, this could have been really interesting. And like, on the digital side, it's just a load of BS. And then on
It was like that in Smallville too, like Chloe hacking all this stuff. Like
back in 2005, early 2000s, his vulnerabilities were rampant, and there was a very short piece of malware script that was like, I want to say, you know, in text less than like 300 characters. It was exceptionally tiny, and it, I believe, infiltrated 90 million computers within 24 hours. So, as you know, bless you.
Bless you.
And like, I was in high school. You know what? I was in high school at that time doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing on computers to get around, you know, things.
Yeah.
And to what?
Your hair's sticking out.
I know. It's okay. It'll look fine on camera, Gemma. But anyway, the hacking that this guy is allegedly doing today is just preposterous. And then the most egregious part of the show.
That happened once, I think.
Like at least 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Maybe 2.
I know, it upsets you, doesn't it, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets upset about it.
She wasn't even alive, was she?
She was in your belly?
It might have been. She might have been. Because we watched the end of these seasons after she was born, and I thought, it seems like so long ago.
Yeah. But the most egregious part of it, it's okay, is this dude cutting Coban with scissors.
Which, explain what Coban is.
Coban is whenever you go get your blood drawn, it is it self-adheres to itself, but it's not sticky, little wrap that they'll put around your arm and, put a piece of cotton around. And it is meant to be torn, okay? I was a corpsman in the Navy. I used corpsman. I used Coban. Come here, baby. I got you.
You just took a nap after, before we started.
I guess she's bored with what we're talking about. We're not talking about baby stuff. So,
if you're wondering why she's always on our podcast, why she's here, it's because she won't sleep by herself. So even if she was sleeping, we wouldn't be able to do this because she would just start crying because she doesn't like to be alone.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, so Coban is, as a corpsman in the Navy, I used plenty of Coban. And immediately after I saw this, well, not immediately, but after, I was, I went to get my blood drawn for some tests, and I explained, the situation without, providing specific, elements to it, just, using scissors and Coban, and the phlebotomist, made the comment, that's psychopathic. That sounds like a psychopath. Someone using scissors on Coban. And it's just okay, there's big Hollywood, TV shows, or, it's just so simple, but so stupid. Anyways, this show at large, is good, but it could be better.
Yes, but I think it's funny that they brought Jensen Ackles on to be his brother. So.
Oh, yeah. Definitely interesting. Jensen Ackles is in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we also have
Georgie and Mandy's first marriage.
What a terrible freaking name. And on
the previews for season 2, they keep saying still married. I'm like, okay, so are we gonna see them get a divorce on the show?
Okay, back to Matlock real quick. For some period of time, CBS, this is the same network, right? So for some period of time,
they still do this.
Oh, okay.
It's just we watch it on streaming the day after now.
So they're still doing this crap, where right before the show, some random individual is shooting a selfie video saying, "This is CBS." And it's like, who the hell are you?
Or they say something like, be kind. I don't know. I couldn't think of
I don't know. It is the most random thing you've ever seen. And anyway.
It's just, it depends on, usually we watch it the day after because I don't feel like fast forwarding through commercials. But, yeah.
So, where I was getting with that is, when they let the audience, do stuff on CBS, name a show, because that's how the show was named in a poll.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I just know that I took a survey, but it wasn't through CBS or from CBS. It was through an app that I track our TV shows. But they said, they were asking, what would you like to name this show? or what made
It's a
me
focus
like.
group, yeah.
But immediately, like maybe 2 weeks after, they had already named it. So I think they already had a name. I don't think this survey like did anything because they announced it like pretty much after I completed the survey. So I don't think I had any like say to anything. But I definitely didn't pick that title.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it,
that's
but
too
it was
long.
part of the title, or part of the selections,
yes, it
which
was.
that's why what makes me think that it was part of a focus group, that were in their final revisions to figure out, like what should we name it. So when CBS lets audience do things, not a good thing.
Apparently.
So we have something.
3 more things.
Well, what's the third one?
That Miles got me to try a new coffee shop, and I would go there every day if I could, if it wasn't like super unhealthy.
Oh yeah, Summer Moon is. It looks like the type of coffee shop you'd see in a Hallmark movie.
And their signature latte, they use their signature moon milk, and I tried it. Like they have different ratios, like all the way 3/4, half, a half, and then the other part you get skim milk. Like if you get half moon milk, half skim milk. But anyway, I tried it like all the way with moon milk. It was so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could drink this like every day, but it's probably like super.
You could be an advertiser.
Super unhealthy.
Oh yeah. So, on to I think what we enjoyed the most on TV
Yes.
is The Paper.
The Paper.
So this is a spin-off of it's in the same universe as The Office.
Which I thought was just our universe.
And for whatever reason, whenever like they were talking about this, I thought it was going to be in Australia or something.
Oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can understand how I mistook that. Thank you, Gemma. Because the main character is, he's either British or Australian.
I think he's British.
British. Yeah. So
I forgot his name, but this guy, you had me convinced that the guy in Star Wars was the guy who played Ron Weasley. But it wasn't. It was the guy that plays one of his brothers. And this is the same guy. And I thought I was going crazy the last 10 years. I'm like, I don't see Ron and that person in Star Wars. What's his name? General Hux? And I'm like, no, it's this guy. Which I can look up what his name is.
Well, anyway, that entire writing is just, it's as good as Only Murders in the Building.
Better.
No, I think it's better in the sense that they have more characters to play with.
Well, I think it's better in the sense that it made me laugh more than Only Murders does. This show,
well, yeah, and that's why I'm saying is the entirety of the cast there is meant to make you laugh. As to where like Selena's character is more of like a serious like and Martin Short is comic relief. And Steve Martin is kind of like the stupid funny.
Okay.
As to where like all of these are stupid funny, like
outrageously funny.
I did not have high hopes for this, to say the least.
Well, I was excited about it actually.
Yeah, but I should have had high hopes for it because I enjoy Parks and Rec, The Office, what other Greg Daniels.
Upload, which you didn't talk about here, but there's the last season came out. We watched that.
A decent ending.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And Space Force was something else.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. But needless to say is my expectations were blown out of the water. We actually binge watched it twice.
Yeah, we watched it back to back again. I was like, can we watch it again?
There are characters in there that are just absolutely phenomenal. And I I want to say that this is better casting than The Office. Is to where, like, who's the girl, the main girl? What's her name?
Mare or Chelsea Fry?
Mare. Okay, she played. Chelsea Fry plays her. Is like, she's like the supposed to be the balance, but is unlike Pam Beasley, who just tied Jim's comedy into the plot.
Yeah,
she does a good job tying multiple characters comedy into the plot, and excellent show. Watch it and watch it again.
Yes, and Miles what I was going to say, Miles and I both thought that Chelsea Fry, like, she reminded us of Linkin Park's new lead singer, Emily Armstrong. And despite what reviews on the internet say, I like Esmeralda's character. I like the character of Esmeralda.
She is
hilarious. She is so funny.
She is like a mixture between Kevin and Michael Scott.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Why Kevin?
Because she plays stupid.
Oh, okay. I see.
And the absurdity of what she does, i.e. Michael Scott, taking her kid out of school and then, rushing to to auditions to audition her kid, and then just like
try to sabotage.
Try and sabotage other kids. Is Esmeralda Grande is if you watch The Office, she is a perpetual Scott's taught Michael Scott through the season of The Office.
So cringy.
But
funny.
But stupid funny. And then, anyway, you have just a decent cast. But Donald Gleason being the lead, who plays Ned Sampson. So, that is an excellent show. Watch it.
And we should have mentioned, since we just are talking about TV shows, that Black Mirror finally came back.
Oh, yes.
Watched that. Some of this is like in a haze of like sleep deprivation.
Yeah, that's true. So they what was the episode? The space people.
USS Callister.
Yeah. So the USS Callister. It's an extension on from a previous Black Mirror episode. Mm-hmm. That it is really nice in the sense that they bring it full circle.
Yes. Yeah. I liked the movie episode too, although I slept through a lot of it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So the latest
season, the one where it was black and white and they were in a movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was excellent. Yeah. It's the needless to say, the last season of Black Mirror, the most recent season, was pretty good.
Yes.
So, on to the latest...
Whole topic.
Our final topic is...
Freakier Friday, which came to theaters August 8th, and whenever they released a trailer earlier this year, or whenever it was, I was like, I want to see that in theaters, but obviously we couldn't. So... we waited till it came to streaming, and so I was finally able to watch it last week. And we watched the first movie first as a refresher, because I hadn't seen that in a long time. Mm-hmm. And then we watched the new one, and at first I was like, this isn't a really good movie. Like, if it were, like, on its own, I think it wouldn't be, like, that good. But
it wasn't until the Switch.
I had to rewatch part of it, because he slept through the end of it, and then when I rewatched the ending, I was like, oh, I really do like this movie, but it's only because they brought back a lot of the songs from the first movie, and they had all these cameos, and they brought back so many of the actors, and I just thought whoever
It was
made this,
the
like,
writing.
really loved the first
Yeah,
movie.
it was an appreciation of the writing in the first movie that they interwove into the script and just the calamity that ensued. And so I appreciate it. Is like this is definitely more a Colin movie.
Yeah.
But I appreciated the writing in it. I thought, especially because we watched it back to back, it gave me a greater appreciation of how well it was written in relation to the first and what they did with it. And, is the good thing I felt is that they made fun of stupid things. Yeah. Oh. She wanted me to talk about, how in the first movie they ran into each other. And then in the background, they do it again. Yeah, as a callback. So wonderful.
Yes, lots of callbacks. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yes. If you hadn't seen the first one, would wouldn't have caught all those things.
But making fun of stupid things and having a decent message. Oh, an overarching message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I thought it was, it was good. Well, and since we're not, rating it, I'll give it 3.5 stars.
As you rate it. Since we're not rating it.
Well, rating it on the podcast, you ought to watch this movie.
Good segue. If you didn't know, we have a podcast, which is why we haven't recorded any Colin and Miles shows, because we've been recording our podcast.
You ought to watch this movie, or you ought to.
Autumn. So we review movies from the aughts, hence the name. That is the zeros of the first decade of the 2000s.
Yeah.
So yes, check it out because it's on our same YouTube channel, and then our podcast is You Ought to Watch This Movie. So
Yeah. Well, I think that about wraps it up, don't you?
yeah, I think so. Well, I'm sure we'll have more to talk about next year as they,
But yeah, because it's only a month and a half away.
and as they release the trailer from The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, dear.
And we had another thing like Freakier Friday.
That will be interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. But, it was, I think, letting you see,
Miss Gemma.
are you having a good time, Gemma?
She's getting sleepy.
Yeah, she's a sleepy little lady. Anyways, until next time,
I'm Colin.
I'm Miles, and she's Gemma. Bye.
Bye.